Through one more module in which we will be learning one sum based on AN formula again. A good sum, easy sum, let's see what it is. The sum is, check whether minus 150 is a term of the AP 11, 8, 5, 2. So an AP is given to us 11, 8, 5, 2 and so on. We need to just check whether minus 150 is a term that belongs to this AP or not. So the question is, we need to check whether minus 150 belongs to this AP or not. How do we do it? Let's see. But before we do anything, if you all remember, I told you all, whenever such AP is given to you, the first thing you do is, before even you understand the question, the first thing you do is write the values of A and D. Because when you have those values in front of you, there is a confidence, okay, we know something about this sum, right? So let's write the values of A and D here. A is equal to 11 and D is equal to 8 minus 11, which is equal to minus 3. Now let's understand what are we supposed to do. We are supposed to find whether minus 150 belongs to this AP or not. To check that, what we will have to do is, we will have to consider or assume that minus 150 belongs to this AP. And we need to find the position or the term number of this minus 150. I repeat, we need to find the position of minus 150 in this given AP. When we say we need to find the position of minus 150, meaning we are supposed to find the value of n when AN is equal to minus 150. Something similar to the sums that we have done previously. Now with this, how we will come to know? Let's see. Let's find the position, that is, let's find the value of n such that AN is equal to minus 150. Right? Let's do it. We write the formula, AN is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. We know AN, we know A, we know D, we can easily find the value of n, right? Let's do it. Let's substitute the values. We get minus 150 is equal to 11 plus n minus 1 into minus 3. Take 11 to the other side, it becomes minus 11 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. Minus 150 minus 11 is minus 161 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. Minus 3 goes to the denominator, you get minus 161 upon minus 3, which is 53.6 is equal to n minus 1. Unknowns on one side, knowns to the other side, minus 1 goes to the other side, becomes plus 1, and you get n is equal to 53.6 plus 1, which is 54.6. Hold on, n is 54.6. You know what does this mean? This means that minus 150 is the 54.6th term of the AP. But how is it possible? See, if let's take an example. How can your roll number be 2.2 or 2.3 in the class? Your roll number needs to be a natural number, right? It has to be either roll number 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 10 or whatever. It cannot be in decimal. Similarly, the position of a term cannot be in decimal. In other words, what we are trying to say is, n represents the position of a term and hence it has to be a natural number, right? But here n is definitely not a natural number, and because n is not a natural number, minus 150 cannot be, it cannot belong to this particular AP. Hence minus 150 cannot be a term of an AP. So what did we learn from this? We learned that to check whether a particular number belongs to the AP or not, we need to check its position. If we get the position right, that is, if we get a natural number, we come to a conclusion that this term belongs to that AP. But if in, like what happened in this case, if you get some number which is not natural, it cannot be the position, which means that minus 150 doesn't belong to this particular AP. As simple as that.